So at number 5, we've got CSR Racing 2. Now the graphics on this game are absolutely fantastic, especially for an iOS game. The amount of customizations you can do on each car, paint, wrapped, wheels, exhaust, there is so much you can do on each car. But here comes the downfall. It is very, very pay to win. Once you get to a certain level of the game, you have to feed money into the game to level up. Right here is a story mission. Now this Ferrari is highly tuned. Now before each race you get a little stats chart on whose car's faster, who car's done the fastest quarter mile. Now right here my car spanks that Lamborghini, but of course it wins because it wants me to buy the certain modification which costs a couple of pounds to actually win the race. So there is no point in me buying it. Don't matter how hard you try, you're not going to win that race. Now this race right here is a daily mission race. There's so much daily missions, Fast and Furious missions, there's normal daily missions, there's career missions. There is so many missions you can do, but once you do get up to that certain level, it is definitely paid to win. So I would recommend it getting up to that point, but any further I would not say getting it. There's no point. Unless you're willing to feed money into the game, I wouldn't say getting it, but it is great fun up to that level. And also it is free and there's so many cars that you can get in the game. So I would definitely recommend it up to that point. And number 4, we've got Ground BMX 2. Now some of you may remember Ground BMX 1, which was like a 79p game, but this is now free. There is so many different tricks and cool things you can do on this game, but like CSR Racing 2, once you get to that certain point, you do have to pay for more levels, which is kind of annoying. But the cool thing is you can go online with this game and do the tracks with people, and there'll be a ghost, and you go back on the forwards and see who can win. And if you win enough races in the online mode, you do unlock crates and things that you can look at. Now right here you can see I've actually paid for them other 7 tracks, so you get the first 2 free. And now I paid for a thing where it said, yep, you get all these tracks for here. I think it was £7. But I only unlocked 7. Now the other 4 are $2.99 each, which is roughly around $4 each. I'm not really willing to spend that, but if you are willing to spend that, you can look on everything quite quick. There is loads of customizations options in this game, from the crates that you can unlock from leveling up, which you do not have to pay for at all. Leveling up can be done quite easy, so I will suggest doing that, especially if you want to customize your bike. There is different kind of bikes you can unlock in the crates as well, so you do not need to pay for the crates, though you can pay for the crates. So if you want your bike looking suave, you can pay for crates, but you can just level up and do all the tasks and missions that it has just to unlock them crates. At number 3 we have CarX Drifting Racing 2. Now this is probably hands down one of the best drifting games I have ever played on a phone or mobile device. There are so many different customization options. This is the first car that you unlock, and you can immediately go and do all the body kits, go and do the hood, the spoiler, the wings, the wheels, everything. You can do that straight off the bat. You can even do interior, you can do the handbrake, you can do the shifter, you can do the steering wheel, the seats, roll cage. That straight off the bat you can do. And also there's different levels of tuning that you can put in this car, so the camber, the ride height, the toe in, the toe out. There's so much you can do in this game. They put a lot of detail into it. Also, as you'll see in a second, as you're coming around this checkpoint here, they've added clipping points as well, like in real drift event. Now when you're actually drifting, it does feel very simulation, so it is great. The only thing is there's no damage, which is kind of annoying. So when you do clip a barrier or such, it flings you off and your car looks perfectly fine. Your tyres also do go down, they do wear. So as you can see in the top left, there's a little circle, and it will be, so right now the tyres are at 34%. So the tyres do wear, and if you just sit there and doing wheel spins on the spot, the tyres will wear down. If you're wheel spinning on dirt, the tyres will wear down. So it is great. From what I've seen, there's no thing that you can pay to win. Yes, you can pay to kind of get the more tuning options like bigger turbos and stuff like that kind of first off. But from what I can see, there is no pay. As long as you drift well and you get high scores, you're going to level up through the training missions, the daily missions, and also there is a campaign that you can do. At number 2 we have Call of Duty Mobile. So this is an absolutely great game to play. I've been playing this. There's so many classic maps off original Call of Duty. Like right now, this is Nuketown, and what I can see, it is not pay to win, which is absolutely fantastic. A big company like Call of Duty, they give you daily rewards, they give you normal missions to do to unlock guns and attachments and such like. So I would definitely recommend getting this game. Now I would say you would need a later iPhone to play it, so I was running it on an iPhone X and it was getting my phone quite hot. But if you've got the 11 Pro Max, I think this will run absolutely fine and not heat up at all. Also, obviously, I have a case on it as well, so that may affect the heat. But it's a great game. The only thing is, you can spawn trap like anything on this game. So basically, they're not So the spawns will be at either side of the map. You'll spawn one side, they'll spawn the other. It won't switch around, it won't put the spawn points in different locations. Also, when you start the game, there's a little map of the map you're going on, and it will tell you the spawn points. So you can just run over to there, sit near their spawn point. As long as you've got a scavenger perk or you've got enough ammo, you can just sit there and pop everybody off and get loads and loads of kills really quickly and unlock all your kill streaks and level up. Now, I'm not going to lie, I have done that to level up, so you can do it if you're really low level, you can do that to level up. Also in this game, there is Battle Royale and Prop Hunt. Now, I played the Battle Royale, and it is okay, but the map, it's weird. So basically, I came across about 5 people, I managed to kill them all, but the map just seems to spawn the same guns from what I've seen. Maybe it's different each time you load in, and it can be different kind of challenges that it does, but it just seems to load the same gun in every little chest I went to, and I had to kill someone to get a better gun. Now, there is loads of attachments that you can get on your guns. Right at the time of filming, I'd only unlocked 4 different attachments for this weapon, but right now I have unlocked everything for this weapon. I can't seem to see that there's camos for this gun, but on the daily rewards I logged in and I did unlock this little SMG, and it comes with a green zombie camo. So I think from daily logging in, you can unlock camos and such like that, but just from playing the game, I don't think so. The camos are probably pay if you want your gun to look cool, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. There's no point. The camos aren't going to do anything different to your weapon. Right now, I am using, I think it's called a Predator missile, and so there is proper kill streak. There's care package, there's UAV, Predator missiles, attack choppers, but it's very hard to get to that because it is only a 50 level kill win, and we're already really high up, so it is quite hard to get the higher up kill streaks, but it's definitely worth the download to play this game. Right here I'm using the Purifier, but I would definitely download this game on your phone. At number 1, we have Happy Wheels. Now, some of you may remember this off the PC. Great fun game. Very gory. Very gory. But, like on most games, there's tons of adverts. Now, this game isn't pay to win. All the levels are already unlocked, so you can go log straight into the game and go to the last level immediately. But you just get spammed with adverts. So as soon as you finish a level, you get an advert. As soon as you start a level, you get an advert. And sometimes during the levels, you get an advert, which when you're trying to press the controls, you can't really get to because there's an advert. But other than that, it's absolutely great. Right here, you're about to see the goal. Look at that. Absolutely gory. Now, it doesn't always tell you how to get there. So on the first level, it will put the arrows on the controls just to tell you where to go. But after the first level of each character, it will not tell you where to go. So right now, it doesn't tell me that is going to be a massive hole, and you just fall down a hole and there's spikes and you can't get back up without killing the character first. This is a great game, especially if you have an older iPhone. This game will run on that absolutely perfect. It doesn't require much graphics. It didn't heat my phone up that much. It is a great game to play. I was having so much fun on this game. I probably spent about half an hour on this thing just playing with it, playing through all the levels, seeing what different options I could, and seeing if there was any issues with the game. It doesn't seem like there is. It can sometimes bug out when you go over a little lump. It will bug out and not realise that you're going over it and get a bit stuck. But other than that, it is a great game to play. I would definitely recommend getting this and the Call of Duty if you can get both. So there we have the top 5 games that you can download on your iOS device for free. Now, I reckon these games will be on Android because they are quite big games, but I don't know whether they will be free. But with it being Android, you know what you can do there. I've been HH Gaming. Please hit that like, comment, and surely subscribe.